Laurie, you're here today at the BC Yukon Branch office, volunteering for a new initiative. What are you doing here today?
Well, what I'm doing here today, Barbara, is I'm with some other women, and we're all putting together pairs of socks for dialysis patients. And so each box will have 50 pairs of socks that will go directly to dialysis patients, and they'll be sent all around the province of BC. So it's a really exciting project to be involved in, particularly because it benefits the patients directly.
And it's very creative, innovative, which is really cool. You know, being a national volunteer organization, the volunteers are the backbone of our organization. Yourself, is this your first time volunteering here at the Kidney Foundation?
Well, I've volunteered in other capacities, so I've done the kidney walk before, and and I just, any opportunity I have to talk to people about kidney health is really important to me, specifically because many people have kidney problems and don't realize it, and it just takes a simple urine and blood test to get checked out. So I'm just really happy to be here today and offer some other help.
What motivates you to be a volunteer, to pick up that phone and decide, okay, I'm going to go out to those kidney walks, or I'm going to come into the office?
Well, I think I first found out about the Kidney Foundation through a family member that had kidney disease. And that was my grandmother. And she actually opted out of going for dialysis. So she did have kidney disease and eventually passed from it. My mother had kidney disease as well. And so my mother chose dialysis. And so my mother eventually passed from kidney disease as well. Although my mother really wanted people to know how easy it is to get tested. And she really wanted to know that the Kidney Foundation does a wonderful job of actually reaching out to the individual patients. It's not just an organization where you'd give your money to and then get a report at the end about different research that's done, although that's important as well. It's really important that the individual patients are met with whatever need they have at that moment. So in the dialysis unit that my mother went to, it was wonderful. They offered family members, water, tea, coffee, anything to make us feel comfortable, because families also are part of the progress of being with their loved one, and it can be very stressful for people, especially because it's quite unknown, right? And in dialysis, you're often seeing machines for the first time, and it can be very scary. So I love the fact that they also were very attentive to my mother. In fact, there was one nurse named Roland, if he's ever watching. He came from Calgary to come out to BC to do a practicum, and my mother loved songs from the 50s, and he actually sang to her Elvis Presley songs at her bedside as he'd help her with her dialysis run. So I have a fond spot for the Kidney Foundation.
Thank you so much for coming out and volunteering today.
Oh, you're more than welcome, and I hope everybody who watches today goes for their blood and urine test.
Know your eGFR.
There you go. Know your eGFR.
Thanks so much, Laurie.
Thank you.